Hey guys, Darren from Aaron's Outdoor, and today I am out getting ready to do some river bass fishing, and it's pretty late in the year. We had some really cold weather last week with the lows around the upper 20s maybe one day and the low 30s a day or two, so I don't know what to expect from the river today. Today is warm though, that's why I came out here. It's been over 70 degrees 3 days in a row. The mornings are still pretty cold, but that gave me some confidence that maybe the river temp has warmed up a little bit. I mean, since the last time I fished it, it's definitely colder overall. Like, I just got in there and it was pretty icy cold. So I don't know. Hopefully we can catch some fish today. I'm going to use some confidence baits like the Zoom trickworm and the Nico Helgermite to start off. And maybe we'll be able to catch a few fish today. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a great day. You never really know with fishing, but I'm going to get out here and try to catch some fish. What is fish? Oh, okay. That was a little bite. I think it was a sunfish. Oop. Oh, not a sunfish. Not a sunfish. Definitely not a sunfish. There's a fish. Nice spotted bass. Oh, man, it's pretty good. It's a real finicky bite, though. Oh, man, he's not fighting that hard. He was nibbling it. Like, it literally felt like a sunfish. Oh, man, nice. On the old trickworm. Not a bad one. Wind's blowing me upriver, which is actually good, so I don't get too close to that tree and spook too many fish. But there we go. That guy's probably 15 and change, around 15 inches. Not a bad one. I mean, like I said, I mean, it was a tiny little nibble, like a little peck almost. Like, you know, you get pecks from sunfish a lot in warmer weather, so they're definitely a little finicky today. But I mean, I caught this one like 20 minutes in, so that's definitely not a bad sign. Well, he was 16 and a quarter, so not a bad fish there. Let him go. What is this fish? Oh, it's a largemouth. I thought that looked like a largemouth for a second, and then it was. All right, fish number 2. I've been out here over an hour now. Fishing's definitely a lot slower than it was last time I was out here, but I'm getting into another deep stretch, and I think like there's a giant tree up there. There's a couple big trees actually. I think there's a decent chance I'll be able to catch a good bit more fish today. There's a little largemouth. This river doesn't have too many largemouth in it. He's maybe like 14 inches. He's more like 13 and a half, not quite 14. It's a fish. Not very big, but it's a fish. Oh, another largemouth. Wow. Yeah, this river really doesn't have that many largemouth in it. But yeah, maybe this time of year. I mean, I'm mainly just fishing these logs. I might finally scare this turtle off. Usually these turtles get real scared, but this one is pretty brave. Of course, I'm not going to do anything to him, but they just kind of get scared. Yep, he's hopping off. There's a little largemouth off the front of that tree, and I did just pass a few good trees, but unfortunately the river is like super shallow where they were, so I think that's the main reason I didn't get anything off of them. This tree is still pretty shallow, but I did at least get one little guy. Oh, are you kidding me? I think that was a decent fish. Pretty sure it was a fish anyway. It definitely felt like it, but I might need to shorten my worm. Got him that time. I didn't get the best foot set, but he's on there. Ooh, it might be good. It might be good. It's really digging now. Oh, I can't tell. I think he's good. Definitely feels good. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, it's a good spot. It's not like huge, but it's a good one. You're biting it incredibly like just light today. Just finicky with the cold weather. For a second I thought I might have like a giant on, but it's a pretty good one for sure. Definitely a fighter. The drag is really tight right now. Another one, fucking there. I think they usually net on the other side of the kayak, I don't know why, but I'm taking my time about too much with this one. Oh, finally. I wasn't filming on that camera, so now y'all should be able to hear me better, but basically I got a bunch of bites on this wall. I kept missing fish. They probably couldn't even hear me because I forgot my other camera died, but that's not a bad fish. It's probably like a 17-incher, maybe more. All right, well there's our best one of the day. I mean, we've only caught 4 fish, but he was 16 3/4, so not quite 17, but not a bad fish. Probably close to 2 pounds. He's kind of long and skinny. He has like such a small mouth for how long he is. We'll let him go. Oh, there he is. Basically, I had a bunch of subtle bites on that wall over there. Missed quite a few fish, I think. And then finally hooked into that one. So I'm gonna go back over there and see if there's some more fish there. Fish. Man, he's running. Oh, it's another one. Oh my gosh. I've gotten so many bites over here. They like, when I hook set, they've run like right at me, and it's been losing the pressure on the fish. That's exactly what happened there. It's a fish. It's a good one. Feels good anyway. Can't tell. Haven't seen him yet. Man, he's really a fighter. Don't lose pressure, Aaron. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Dang, he's fat. He's a fatty. Oh, it's good too. Oh, come on. Man, it's a good one. I was actually considering putting a drop shot on him because I think it's pretty deep here. Oh man, they are fighters. There we go. Another football. Solid fish. This might be the biggest of the day. There's definitely some fish stacked up here. I mean, in this colder weather, I expect the fish to be in deeper water. And I went up this river a little further, and the water was just so shallow. And I think it's, you know, the deepest here. It's deeper here than it is for a good ways, both directions on the river. How big? That last one was 16 3/4. This one's real similar, but he is definitely fatter. All right, this is the biggest fish of the day. He was 17.5 inches, and he is so dang fat. I'm gonna have to throw him on the scale. He's probably at least like 2.5 pounds. $2.11. Yeah, he's almost 2 3/4. That's a solid fish. I think I've definitely figured something out now on that steeper wall over there. I think there's more fish to be caught. That's fish. Oh man, another good one. Oh my gosh. Wow. There are some just fish stacked up here, I think. This one looks real similar to the last one. Football. Football. Man. Really similar. He might not be quite as big. They really are fighting too. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I need a longer net. I mean, this has got a pretty long handle, but it can be tricky getting them in sometimes. Oh, this does not take long at all. Yeah, this one's definitely smaller. He's smaller, maybe closer to 15 or something, but another healthy fish. I mean, these fish are just eating up before I think it really and truly gets cold for a while. We kind of surprisingly had another warm week. I think that's why they're biting so good. Well, he was actually 16, so definitely not a bad fish. See if we can get some more. Ooh, it's a fish. Oh my gosh. Dude,
It's another nice one. Another solid one. Oh, man. That drag's so tight. It's gonna rip my rod in the water. Pull me in. Man, they're fighting. I have the drag set pretty tight because I missed so many earlier. I was like, I just want a good hook set on them. Oh, man. It's another solid one. Oh, probably not the best way to keep the fish for a second because I was kind of losing pressure on him like that, but got him in. Boom. Oh, wow. It's probably another 17 or so. Man, I always like measuring my fish. Like if I just unhooked these and released them really fast, I might be able to catch another fish or two today, but I want to get the measurements. I just lay them on the board, take a picture and release them, but it still takes a little more time. Starting to lose track of how many we've caught. I mean, maybe like 7 or 8, but I put this guy on the board. He was 17 3/4, so that's our longest fish of the day. That other one that was super fat might have weighed more than this guy, but it's probably another roughly, 2.5 pounder or so. So definitely not a bad fish. And I think I'm just kind of at the right place at the right time. They're stacked up here today and they're willing to bite. Oh, there's one. Man, another fatty. Oh man. I keep just going up and down this bank. Most of them have come probably right around right here. It's at least number 5, I think, from this spot. They're all just like spotted bass. And they're just hanging around here. Man, they're fighting so hard. If I had my drag looser, they'd probably really rip drag. Yeah. Oh, that's way too loose. Okay, well. Oh, no. This is another good one. Oh, dude. Okay, camera's still going. This is crazy. They're just stacked up. I mean, it probably seems like it's one after another in the video, which it kind of is, but I still have probably about 5 to 10 minutes since that last fish. But I mean, still, like, there's definitely a lot of fish here. Oh man, I think it's another 17 or so. Yeah, he's probably around 17, might be a little shy, but another good one. They're all fighting just so crazy hard today. Well, he was 17, he was 17 1/4. So we haven't caught any like big ones today, but we've caught a bunch of good ones. This is the 3rd one over 17. Maybe if I stay out here a little longer, we'll get one over 18 or even bigger than that. I don't know, we'll see. But I definitely don't mind catching a bunch of this size. They're fighting like crazy. Oh, it's a fish. That's a fish. I made a few casts with a drop shot. That might have been a waste of time. Switch back to the trick worm. I'm like, I didn't get a bite in a few minutes. Then I'm not sticking with it because I know there's fish here. All right, here's one that's a little smaller. Might be the smallest spotted bass of the day, actually. All right, little guy, maybe 14 inches. Ooh. But I'm not gonna throw him on the board. I don't want to waste time for that one. I kind of like to get my best 5, so he was definitely not in my best 5. There's one. My back camera's dead. Sorry, y'all are gonna have a terrible view. I hate the chest cam and the kayak. Only having that. I know it's not the best for the video, but man, you stuck around this long on the video, you might not mind. Let's see, it's another good one. Man. I just saw a beaver right here. Man. Digging. About to have to go in. I'm gonna head back after. Yeah, I'm just gonna head back after this probably, but. Oh man, is this the biggest of the day? I don't know. It's another one that's probably close to around 17. We might have broken 85 inches today. Is that? Yeah, I think 85's, yeah, a 17-inch average. This one might be 17 and a half. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's a couple crawfish pinchers just barely sticking out of his throat. That's another one. He's kind of long and skinny. This might be 17 and a half. It's probably 17 at least. Dude, that's actually the longest fish of the day. He was about 18 inches. Long and skinny. Not too skinny, but fairly skinny compared to the other ones. It's a good fish. Yeah, I think we definitely broke 85 inches by now. Man, what a day of fishing, dude. I came out here today thinking, you know, there's a decent chance of me catching some fish, but it's been cold, so maybe I won't catch anything. But that was awesome. I think I ended up with like about 10 fish, and my best 5, I just added it up on the calculator and looked at my pictures. It was 87.25 inches, which is by far the best I've done on this particular river. Just caught a bunch of spotted bass today, 2 little largemouth, and I don't know, those spotted bass were just stacked up on that wall. One of them, you know, had a crawfish sticking out of its throat. I think a bunch of them were probably mainly eating crawfish because they were kind of all on the bottom. And I don't know, I'm like, I might have to come out here again later this week if I can to try and catch some more of those on that wall because they were pretty stacked up, and I might try to jig because they were eating crawfish. So I don't know, maybe I'll have time to do that later this week, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. The Zoom trick worm obviously works super well. I'd highly recommend it if you haven't tried it. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.